My name's Fred Cole. I'm an artist who makes art out of any objects that I like. It's generally known as assemblage. It's a fancy French word for assembling things. So I might use an old shoe, I might use an old tool, I might use a grate, I might use Christmas lights, an old instrument, bocce balls, whatever attracts me, whatever I think I can make something that would make sense to people. I started around 2004. As I said, I'd been a collector, and one day I said to myself, why don't you stop buying art and make some? And I did. I've made a lot of pieces. I probably made well over 200 pieces of art, maybe 250 pieces of art, and I've sold a lot. Not all the time, but plenty actually. And I give away art for presents all the time. I haven't been doing so much as I had been lately. I'm more doing my baseball coaching right now at the baseball warehouse. So I haven't been doing too much art. I'm gonna do something in the very short future. Okay. So we're in my storeroom now. And my wife is so nice to let me have so much space with the other things we have. And you can see from the glance of the camera how much there is in varied materials and things that I've collected over a long period. Some of these are finished pieces and some are just parts of things that I like and that I might try to use. The parts of the job of being an artist that's most challenging to me is putting the piece together, doing the real work, the construction. The fun part, which is also a challenge, is to come up with an idea. And when you do, it's really a lot of fun because it's on your mind all the time. And then you take what's in your mind and get it on the table, on the workbench, try to put it together and come up with a concept for a piece. Oftentimes you're making a piece and something else attracts your eye in my workshop or my storeroom, and I add it to the piece. Sometimes I take something away. Sometimes I make a piece, it's one direction, I turn it upside down, it looks better. That would be very abstract. So it just gives me a better look. And then I like to make art that people enjoy and like to look at or like to have in their homes. That's always the best part of meeting that challenge, is that somebody likes your art enough to purchase it. That's a great thing. Well, the thing I like most about art is it attracts me. It makes me want to look at it. Then I want to figure out what's going on. What is it? Is there something there that I can recognize? Or is it just shapes and figures, like a sculpture, like a modern sculpture you might see in front of a building? The favorite piece of art that I ever made is a piece called Wired Woman, or Woman with Wire, because she has wire hair, and it's a red background, and it's got this woman made up of old toys. Part of it, the belt, was from a hamster cage. I love to finish a piece of art. It's a real thrill. It's like winning a ball game at the end. The game's over, the last pitch is thrown or hit or whatever, and your team wins. It's pretty good. It's a great feeling. And so is finishing a piece of art. And sometimes they're very quick, sometimes they're even longer. It just depends. And sometimes I think about a piece of art for months or even years. So to finish is a great moment.